Hi everyone, this is Sam Create the Heart, and I'm back to share, I guess, the first in a little mini series that I'm going to be doing using this Daisies for Days Cling and Clear combo from Taylor Expressions. This was April's incentive stamp set. If you spent $100, you got this for free. And so it's a cling stamp, a background stamp, and then you also get the clear parts that go into the middle of here. And it's kind of a reverse background, I guess. Instead of the daisies being stamped, the parts around the daisies are being stamped. And then you create the real look of the daisy with this sort of two-step process. You've got like the full little middle, and then you've got a little piece that kind of goes over it. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I did stamp it in 4 different colors. I stamped it in a purple, in a pinky red, and in the blue, and in the yellow. It is a larger stamp set, and after I cut it down, I realized that I really wanted to do something else with it. So I left the other panels not cut down so that I had more real estate, because the stamp itself, I think it's about 4.5 by 6 maybe. So it's a little bit bigger than A2 size, as you can see, because this one's A2 size. So I just stamped it in a blue ink, and then I used 2 different colors of yellow. This one I had used some orange. I didn't really care for that look as much on the blue, so I went back to just using 2 different kinds of yellow. I love it on the blue. It's amazing. And then in the yellow, I did it more with an orange look, which I also love it in this color too. So my goal, and we'll see if I can do it, is to make 8 cards out of 4 daisy panels. And so let's go ahead and get started. So the very first card, so what I did, let me just show you what I did with this, because it'll just make more sense. And I'm also going to grab a couple of things that I forgot to grab. So what I did was I had this background, or this mat, and so I cut that out of my daisy paper, and that, because I used a purple colorway for this one. And then what was left, I was able to chop down, and with this green paper, I was able to get a 4x4 panel. So it's a 4x4 panel. Actually, it's actually 4¼ by 4¼ panel, and that's what it ended up being. And so I put it on a 5x5 card. So it really just worked out perfectly. So for this card right here, I used a kit I got from Taylor Expressions. And in this kit, this is the first time I've used the kit, and I should have been using it all along, but it's so darn adorable. I used it for a bunch of other stuff too. So you got the occasional critters with the dies, and it's really adorable. And you've got this stamp set, which I actually really like a lot too. It's called Essential Sentiments. And we also got a stencil. So for this card, I went ahead and I did use the stencil on the card. And then I used my little daisy mat here. And I have my cute little bear holding daisies. It says, "Thanks very much." And the frame also came in the kit. It's just a 1-die wonder. It's over there somewhere on my other desk. I have an L-shaped desk, so it's on the other part of the desk. But I mounted that one on foam tape. I have my little bear in foam tape, so it's like a little frame holding these daisies, and it says, "Thanks very much." And then my 5x5 card uses this. Shoot, where is it? I think I just had it. It uses, oh, sorry. It uses this stamp set, which is Free Spirit Marcy. And so what I did was I have this was one of the freebie stamps that I got from Taylor Expressions. So every time you buy something from Taylor Expressions, In your little invoice envelope, there either is a die or a little mini stamp. And I never use these, but I decided to use it this time. And so what I did was I actually paper pieced. So I stamped her again on another piece of paper, and then I stamped that little mini daisy stamp set on her shirt, and then I colored it in so that it looked like she was wearing a shirt that has daisies on it. And then I cut just the shirt out and pieced it on top of my stamped image. And so I love how it came out because it just looks like she's wearing real clothes. And then her skirt, I did a little bit of doodling on her skirt. And then you can see that daisy panel right here. And so I actually used a little bit of stickles in the center, and I really like how that kind of came out. And I also did little stickles on the yellow part of her shirt. And I think it's really, I don't know, I'm loving it. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm loving it. So really, really fun. And so I've got another one coming up, another video, and then this one, it's going to be a craft with me. So I'm going to show you one card and then make a card with you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy Crane with the Heart.